Hello everyone, my name is Jordan Hernandez and today I'll be going over Demo 6 Learning Target 9A, 9B, 9C, and 9D. As we can see for here, we're going to be doing 4 learning targets in one lesson video. So what are the learning targets about? 9A is I can draw state diagrams to represent finite state machines, Mealy and Mori models. 9B is I can complete the next state tables to summarize FSM operations. 9C is I can implement FSMS with logic circuits. 9D is I can design FSM counters, synchronous and asynchronous. How will I demonstrate 9A through 9D targets? With the word problem, I will make a selection to what the requirements are to the machine, and it could either be a JK, D, or T flip-flop. And what the requirements are is basically if it's going to be a Mori or a Mealy machine, but as well as what functions are going to be operated with it. So our word problem for today is make a finite machine of a vending machine, so that when you put in $3, that it can get me a soda. And what I want it to be in is going to be in JK flip flop in 2 bits. And it will also have a clear function to represent the refund money on a regular vending machine you kind of see. So, state diagram, which is going to be from my learning target 9A. So, from the clues already, we can see that it's going to have both control over the input and the memory. So therefore, it's going to be a Mealy. And we're going to have 4 state diagrams representing $0, $1, $2, and $3. And after the $3, then it will dispense out a soda. So as you can see here, this is what our K-map is going to look like. So A, so if it's 0, repeat. If it's 1, it will go on to the phase. And it repeats like this all the way up till D. And then you can see the little star right here. The V is going to represent our vending of the soda. And if it moves from 1, it actually repeats back to A. Alright. So our next state table is going to be from our learning target 9B. And since it's going to be a JK, our transition table is going to we'll have a transition table that represents our FF inputs, and we will also have some letters, which is A, B, C, D, which are our 4 states. As we can see here, this is going to be our transition JK flip-flop table. 0, 0 is going to be 0x, 0, 1 is going to be 1x, 1, 0 is going to be x1, and 1, 1 is going to be x0. So, as we can see over here, our present state is going to be whatever our inputs are, of like different variations. So 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 1. We have 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, and then 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. As we can see here, our next states are basically just going to be the next phase. So 0, 0, 0, A, 0, 0, 1, B, and then so forth with 0, B, 1, C, 0, C, 1, D, 0, D, and then it repeats back to A. And then our Q1 and our Q0s are just going to be representing these guys right here. So whatever our phase is going to be. And then right here is basically going to be our vending. And so we want our vending to be when it occurs right here when D's 1, 1, 0. So when we put our FF inputs, we're going to be looking for J1 and K1 is going to be K1 and K, or Q1 and Q1 from present state to next state. To which we get 0, 0, which is 0x, and repeat over and over again 0x until we get here, which is 0 to 1, which is going to be 1x, and then 1 to 1, x0, and then repeats over and over x0 of x0, and we get right here, which is 1, 0, which is x1. And then same thing for J0 and K0, we look at from K0 or Q0 to Q0. So 0, 0, 0x, then we get to 0, 1, 1x, and then it repeats over and over again of how we could get our F inputs. Now then, our next phase for learning target 9b is it's supposed to help us get our equations from the next state table. So what we do from there is now we can solve it for k-maps. So here are 3 different k-maps, and then I'll head on over to the next bits. So for this top one right here, it's going to be j1, which is equal to q0 times c, and then we got this one for k1, which is q0 times c, which are both the same equation. Then we have v is equal to q1 q0 c, which is this one right here, which is our v. And then for j0 is equal to c and k0 is equal to c. I didn't really make any k-maps for these guys. I was able just to get the information right away, as they were both similar as a way to their k-maps. But so with all that in mind, we're able to put it into a digital circuit, and this will represent our 9C and 9D. And as we can see here, this is our final circuit. We have our currency button right here, which is our C, the refund button, which is our reset button or clear button, and then we have our output, which is a soda, which is V is connected to in a tunnel. So if we now escape over here, this is my actual diagram. This is my actual circuit. So as we can see here, we have our clock, which is connected to the JKs, our refund buttons right here. So if we were to insert $1, it would indicate that we just have $1 inside of it, which is pretty cool. Now if we indicate that we have another dollar, we could just put another dollar in, and we could see that it's $2 in the machine now. And finally, when we put in our third dollar, we have a soda pop out. And then if we insert another dollar, it will repeat back to 0, and then 0, 0. And then so let's say I put in $2, but I wasn't feeling the right mood to get a soda. I could just click the refund button, and I just get back my $2. Pretty simple, pretty good. It's able to determine how we're able to make a vending machine from a JK flip-flop, from our state diagram to all the way to our circuit design. I hope you guys all enjoy that, and I'll see you all next time.